You heard your kids cuss yet?
Yes.
My 5-year-old?
Yeah.
Your 5-year-old?
Oh, God,
Man,
yeah.
You gotta wait.
early.
You gotta wait till they drop like the. You gotta wait till they drop a good F-bomb.
You know, but
She hasn't done that yet, but she'll be like,
Well, yeah, but she's 5.
Yeah,
you
I
have
know.
time.
Get it together.
Mine are teenagers, right? You know they know the words, and we'll say that every now and then. You know, I'll be like, "Hey, I know you know those words," and like, "No."
So it's really interesting. And again, this is really goes to show, and I'm not trying to be biased. It's just this is factual. Like I mean, and this is what I'm impressed by, and maybe I need to express it to them a little bit more of how proud I am on that, because I know sometimes I don't. But man, like when I really think about it, my kids don't. Like they don't go around cursing, and I know that even like.
They're not trashy in the way that they speak.
Yes, like even in front of me, like even when they're not in front of me, like when they're around their friends and stuff like that, I'll just overhear. Like sometimes I will even go into their school, whether if I'm dropping things off, and you know, sometimes I'll just see them, like whether it's down the hall or whatever, just see how they're interacting. But I mean, I notice that they don't do any like harm. Like they sit there and act a way that I wouldn't expect them to act. And man, it's just like. I don't know. Like I still treat
some of that is a reflective of whatever expectations you set in the house, right? But
yeah,
you know they know the words, and I say that because I think my daughter.
Like it's small moments like that that you really take in, and you're super proud of them. And even though, like again, I maybe not express it so much, and maybe I should, because I know I should. Like I know that
you should
I should
always take every opportunity to tell your children you're proud.
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, exactly. And but you know, I guess maybe just a dad, I'm just beating myself a little bit because I should. I like.
But you got to think of who in your life when you were a young kid told you that you haven't met expectations, right? Or gave you any kind of praise or emotionally invested into you when you were a kid. And if you had a parent that didn't, and then somebody did, like you got to think back to how much did that mean for me when somebody like saw that I existed, you know, and saw that I was trying to do good.
This may be just. To be expected, or maybe just defaulted, but maybe it was my mom. Like, I mean, I was a mama's boy, so anything and everything I did, you know, I never wanted to like disrespect her or upset her. And of course, you know, as I got older, you know, I started getting a little bit more free with my actions and a little bit more risky and risque, and just you know, as any kid would do, just start doing stupid things, right? But it was the moment that like if I ever got caught. Oh my gosh, you're talking about the hugest guilt trip ever. But it worked because in a way, like if I did get caught or, you know, if I did, you know, get caught with my actions, my mom didn't really have to say much. She just knew the disappointment. So that alone was just enough to make me realize, especially as I got older, starting to get a little bit more mature, like, okay, maybe I need to quit doing this stupid crap. So, but there wasn't really, just to answer your question, there really wasn't much of anyone else. I didn't really go through hardship until maybe I got in Pee Wee football.
So now you got to remember how much that would have meant to you, and invest that into your kids now on the front end.
Yeah,
so that you have a kid that doesn't carry those same
my
needs and
kids
scars and risks. Because what you don't want to have happen is a kid be underinvested in, and then the first person that shows them any kind of attention, that they end up, you know, they could end
That's
up
a great
being
point.
a targeted victim of someone who recognizes them as someone to be taken advantage of, and you want them to be secure enough that doesn't happen.
You hit it. Like that's mainly what catches kids' attention more than anything, especially if they lack the attention from what they're getting at home. So 100%, I agree with it.
Like lack of attention over here.
Yeah,
They just
I know.
didn't get it.
I know. He loves that.